Hi, I'm Richard Harfield from HW Audio in Bolton, and you're here in our theatre. Today we're going to have a look at the Bose L1 Pro Model 32 and the S2 bass bin. We've been waiting a long time for more stock of these to come in, so I thought as soon as we got them in, and these are already sold, that we would do a video. So without more ado, let's go. So when you get the L1 Pro 32 and the Sub 2 bass bin, they are in separate boxes because you can actually get a Sub 1, but this Sub 2 is a higher output one. We'll get them unboxed and then we'll show you everything all together. So now it's all unboxed, you can see that there are 4 essential parts plus 2 mains leads. You have the cable here which connects the bass unit to the control. You've got a nice bag here which has got the columns in. You've got the main control for the tops, and then you've got the bass pin here. So what I'll do, I'll plug it all in, assemble it all up, and then we'll see how it sounds. So I mentioned that there are 2 mains cables. You actually only need 1 because this here, the sub-match in port, that is the power from the control unit. However, if you want to use it with some other Bose system or anything else, the mains is actually hidden behind there, but you can't put mains in when you've got this connected. This just pulls out, you slide that over and you've got your mains in there. You push that in and you get a satisfying click when it connects. In here that we have this through output, so that's for connecting another sub to it, and if you are using it without being connected to the L1 Pro 32, you've got extra inputs here. The only thing that really is controls for the 32 is the volume there. Pretty much nothing else you need to touch. So on the main control unit here, we've got 3 inputs which are just pretty much standard on an L1 Pro. So these are combo XLR and jack, so you can put a jack in or an XLR. There's also switchable phantom power. You've got tone match presets, mute, and then controls for volume, treble, bass or reverb on those 2 channels. And then you've got music input, so you've either got a Bluetooth connection, auxiliary on a 3.5mm mini jack or a large jack, and then there's system EQ there. And then here we've got a port for tone match, so it will power it and send all the audio information. And then you've got a line out on an XLR, so you can link to another system. Okay, so we've got some music going through it now. So we've got the signal coming in there. Just by pressing that, you can go between the settings for treble, bass and reverb. Obviously we don't want any reverb on music. You might want a bit of top end if it's a heavily draped area, bit of bass, warm it up, and then the same with this. We're not going to bother with these presets. They're not going to improve the sound, and let's see what it's like from the back. can hear that the sound is really nice and even, no matter where you go in the theatre. And we're hardly actually driving it at all. Okay, so if you can hear the system, I'll just turn around, and then we've got the full sound. You can hear that the bass is very, very, very good. I did have a go at singing on it, but anybody who knows my singing, I'll spare that. But it actually did sound pretty amazing, despite the slight pitch issues due to having a pretty dreadful cold, or at least that's my excuse. So the Bose Pro 32 sounds very, very nice. Coverage, excellent. Controls, it can be controlled from an app called the Bose L1 Mix app, or you can go directly into it like we're doing here. So we've got the NUX B3 Plus, and then we've got the receiver just plugged into here. Now on these, there's a little speaker at the back, which you could just see there. And that gives you sort of monitoring as well. So it's a perfect system for anybody who wants to have one system that you can just carry about on your own. It's relatively lightweight, all comes in bags. A very nice system. So I would recommend it. See ya.